Good afternoon, traders, and welcome back to the Hot Stocks Outlook for July 21st, 2017. As always, hope you're all doing excellent out there in the financial markets this week. And we have a lot to go ahead and look over. So let's go ahead and dig right into this. We've got some medical device companies here, transports, Harley Davidson's been in the news, and also Wipro, so some tech company here. So let's go ahead and look through some of these opportunities and really explain, how this whole process works, because that's really what it's about for traders, is having that process every single day for how they trade. Now, here in OraSure Technologies here, we have the daily bars and candles are really representing the price data for us here. So the software works off of end of day data. And so we're really waiting for the markets to close, get all this information, and then go in with our game plan as traders. Now, against that price data, you see that there's a black line there and a blue line. Now, the black line is a simple moving average, extremely easy calculation, essentially just summarizes what's already occurred in the market. However, the blue line on the chart that you see there, that is VantagePoint's proprietary predicted moving average. So that's where the artificial intelligence is coming in, analyzing other related markets, and then forecasting essentially future price. So what we're comparing between this blue and black line is that simple lagging, black line, simple moving average, a summary of the market, and that blue line really being a prediction of where prices are expected to move. So traders really want to pay attention to fresh crossovers from the software, because that represents a new trend change, a shift in the market, and really the beginning of a new opportunity. So whenever we see that cross, we really know as traders, look, the direction of the market is up, and really any strategy we would want to execute, whether it's day trading, options, weekly or long term, it really doesn't matter, but we know directionally how we want to be positioned in the market. Now, additionally, we have this other indicator at the bottom of the chart here, and this is the VantagePoint's Neural Index, and this is an extremely, I can't stress that enough, extremely accurate 48-hour indicator. It's really looking ahead 2 trading days. How you can think of that is essentially 2 candles, if you want to look at that visually and sort of think about that. But what it's doing is forecasting short-term strength or weakness in the market, because we know that markets just don't go straight up or straight down. They're going to have that short-term strength or weakness. And what we can do as traders is really use that to manage positions more effectively, know what to expect, and really do well with our trades and really executing our particular style in the market here. So we see here in OraSure, we've gotten this crossover to the upside, this 48-hour indicator confirming that. So strongly, they're up at a 1, saying it's time to go ahead and get long this market. And so this has been a really great opportunity thus far. The market's up 20% in just 17 trading days. So just an absolutely huge move there since that forecast came through. But as we look through more of these charts, you're going to see just how accurate the overall forecast is. So you'll see things like this where the Neural Index, it slips down to a 0. But look at the separation between that prediction and the actual moving average. So the trend is still up. Expect that weakness over the next couple of days, but you want to keep getting long the market. And so that's what really can help you prepare, know what to expect in the market, and make the most of your particular trading style. So let's go ahead and move forward through some of these more opportunities and show you how this works. Now, here in OraSure, we have this nice device company to the upside. But Rockwell Medical here, not doing so well. And so, in trading, you really want to have some opportunities where you can be long, some where you can be short. And we're really seeing a lot of real volatility with some stocks actually doing very, very poorly, even with the indexes hitting new highs. And so you want to go ahead and pick your spots here. And so we've got Rockwell Medical here. We could see that this market went into a downtrend really at the beginning of July. See that blue line below the black line saying the market is direction is down, and your Neural Index really confirming that weakness. Now, when you know the market direction, you've got a good guide for that 2-day or 48-hour strength or weakness in the market. Well, then all that's really left is coming in and deciding, hey, what price do you want to accept? If you're a shorter term trader, you'll be more particular with that price. If you're a swing trader, you're going to trade off the crossovers essentially from the predicted moving averages. But let me go ahead and bring up really the predicted range you get for each and every trading day. So we can see this is today's prediction of the range, but we get that for every single trading day here. So if we bring that up, we can see that, if you're coming into the market and trying to look for good opportunities to short, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, whatever, you're getting these levels ahead of time that really alert you to, these are the expected high levels for the market. and these are the expected lows. So you're actually, as a day trader, making money on these trades, shorting up here, taking profit down here. You see another short from this level. Here, what I'd really like to point out is here you see your neural index gets bullish, but the trend is still down, right? So we understand that the trend is down. We would want to exploit that opportunity to the short side. And so what we see is we get this strength over the next couple of days, but we want to keep shorting the market. If we, again, bring up those predicted highs and lows, you see hitting those predicted high levels within the downtrend, and that's where we can get a really great intraday price within a market that's trending lower. And then this really works conversely, whether you want to find your entry, but also your profit targets intraday with these predicted low levels that you'll see on the chart as well. So, it really is about, for traders, understanding, okay, what type of trader am I? Am I a swing trader? Am I a day trader? Do I trade options? What am I doing? And understanding, okay, what should I expect in a given market? And then it's just all about getting in there and executing off of your analysis and your levels. And VantagePoint really makes this simple, and it really gives you all the information that you're going to need really in one toolbox here for the type of trade that you may be looking for. Here's Wabash National Corp, and just a really good example of how volatility can really heat up in markets and have people missing great trades here. Here was a crossover to the upside saying this market's now trending up. You want to go ahead and start looking to get long Wabash National. But you'll see what happens here with, the market starts actually trading sideways. You see your neural index showing you this conflict that you'll get, this weakness and sideways action over this period of time, but you never get a crossover. We never cross over here, and you see by the time you get to this point, still saying, look, the trend is up, stay in this market as a swing trader, day trader, whatever you're doing, keep trying to exploit this market to the upside. And you really see what's waiting here over the next couple of days. And that's really where a lot of traders get tripped up. A lot of traders, I'm sure, on that day before you're getting a 8% rally to the upside, a lot of people are getting out of the market on this day, a lot of stops being hit. But when you understand the trend is still up, until that blue line crosses below the black line, you know that you're still in a trending market and want to exploit that opportunity. So Wabash National, we've talked about, all throughout the last year, there's been great opportunities here. The forecasts work great, but another one here, about an 8% push to the upside there in Wabash. Let's move on to Harley Davidson. So here's a stock that has been in the news, a lot of, essentially fundamental information coming out here on the chart where you get this gap. But let's just look at the overall forecast from VantagePoint so you understand how this works here. You've gotten your crossover. So you've gotten this prediction all the way back in late June that says, go ahead and look to get short Harley Davidson. The direction is down. And obviously we can look towards these VantagePoint tools for, intraday levels and how we want to manage the position. Well, look how accurate these overall forecasts are. If we bring up those predicted highs and lows now, well, if you're coming in and wanting to short Harley Davidson, you're shorting from here, shorting from here, shorting from here, shorting from here, shorting from here. We get a little pop here, but the trend is down very, very strongly here as far as the forecasts are concerned from VantagePoint. And you see that when you get those really good intraday levels, when you're trading with the trend, you really run into these sort of situations where you get just extreme volatility, the gaps on the chart start happening. And the reality of this is you have to be in the market ahead of time before this trading day here to make money on the downside there. So you really need a strategy and approach that helps you identify, look, here's where the interest in the market is. Here's where the trend is. Let me go ahead and make sure my actions, my interactions with the market really mirror the accurate forecast here. So you're continually positioning on those right sides of these trends and markets. Last opportunity here we'll take a look at here is Wipro. And as clean as can be, taking exactly what we're using from really all of these examples. I'd encourage everyone to go watch the playlists that are available and see this approach and how it's worked really over the past year. But you want to keep the logic very, very simple here and let the software do the work. So we've got this crossover saying the trend is now up. You see your neural index very clearly confirming that move from when the crossover came through. And then we see, so over the past month and a half so far of trading, if you're trading Wipro, well, how would you approach that? Well, you'd really be long over the course of this entire period, but look at these predicted low levels that you've got. So if you're a day trader or intraday trader who really likes to trade some of these smaller stocks, you've got these levels here that are really getting you great intraday prices. And, if we look at this market, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 entries there. And every single one of those entries closed above that price level. So, I mean, as far as a tool to help you spot intraday highs and lows, which is exactly what we need here, this is really ideal to help you understand what is that level where I can put an order in the market, deal with whatever that volatility for the time frame I'm working in. But you see, by the end of the day, just closing higher on really all of these markets. And obviously, of course, in the strong uptrend that we were able to identify, a really great strategy for short-term and long-term trading as well. So Wipro here, nice opportunity to the upside thus far. About a 7% move over just the last 17 trading days. But again, I get back to the management. Being able to buy at those levels, hit those shorter-term profit targets can definitely make a lot more than 7.5% trading off of these levels and managing the position and really evolving with the market as it changes. So as always, thank you all for watching. Best of luck to you traders out there in the markets. I, as always, hope this has been helpful. So please leave any questions or comments or anything you have. Post that below, and we'll have someone answer any of those questions or queries that you have. But as always, best of luck, guys. To sign off here, this has been the Hot Stocks Outlook for July 21st, 2017, pushing straight through the summer months. But best of luck, guys. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.